Well, hello and welcome to JJ Center, where I finally get to come back to you. I haven't made a video in a little while, and I was just really looking forward to talking to you all. I went and played Madden 11, the demo, and I'm sure you've played it, and a lot of you have been talking to me on the PlayStation Network gamertag, and I guess you would call it PlayStation Networking. But I've been talking to you all about this game, and a lot of you like it. I like it. I'm having fun with it. I've been learning a little bit more on how the game planning and game flow works. I started messing around with the game calling, the play calling, and you can go in and if you've never played this game before, you could just let the coach tell you what you want. And I've heard people say, "Oh, game flow is too easy. It's for noobs." And you know what? I think that if you set up your game flow or game planning before the game starts and really put a lot of time and effort into it, I think that's just as good as calling plays all the time. You're just basically ordering everything out. But I don't know, some people like spending 45 minutes to an hour playing a Madden game, but I'd like to keep it short, so I don't know. I think I'm pretty happy with the choices, the Jets and the Colts. I've heard that fans chose that, and I like that. And as a fan of Madden, I like seeing the fans have a say in these things, and I think that needs to happen a lot more. And I don't know if you ever had an idea where it finally came to pass in a video game, but sometimes that's just so awesome when you can get a idea, tell it to these guys, and they actually make a change in the game or something. And I don't know. I think it'd be pretty cool. Like the franchise this year coming up, we're supposed to give our input on how that's supposed to play out and all that. And I don't know. I think that what we say matters. Is he got a nice touchdown there to some backup tight end because Dallas Clark got hurt. But I decided to play this game on, wow, look at that 94-yard drive. I decided to play this game on All Pro. The first one I played, I was on Pro, but then I was like, well, let's step it up a little. And I thought to myself, I've been pretty much an All Pro Madden player my whole life. And then the game, my skill took over, and that's been really fun to play with. And when my skill first came out in '08, I began to use it, and I did the pre-Madden walkthrough, and you do all the drills, and you rate your my skill. But I found myself so good at just presses buttons right at the right time to do running that Madden made me really good at running, and it took like, I don't know, a whole season to drop my skill down to an acceptable running level. Because when you play the Madden game, it's all different. You got 11 guys on defense, all using speed bursts, and it's a lot different than one guy juking them. And you know what I mean if you've ever messed with my skill. If you haven't, basically take it like this. If you choose to use my skill, you just play the games and let your my skill get created. And I dropped down from All Pro to a little bit lower than All Pro with my skill, but that's the benefit of using my skill, and it really narrows down who you are. And that was a really cool part of previous Maddens. And I'm going to be one of those guys who buy the Madden at 12 o'clock in the morning possibly, and I'm going to go play the game and have some fun. And I looking forward to it this year, especially with some of these improvements that I'm seeing in the actual game. I'm seeing the Wildcat is showing up here with the Jets. And speaking of the Jets, what a team that is turned around. I mean, remember when we were talking about Pennington was their only hope, and in this game, Cotchery, their wide receiver, all of a sudden he just came alive. I know they got Santonio Holmes and Braylon Edwards now, and I was this. Oh, I thought they were doing the Wildcat, but they pick up LT this year, and they got Rex Ryan as their coach, and the defense just got completely reformatted last year, and that just shows you that the coaches are so valuable and probably so underrated by us. And as they get their first points on the board in the third quarter, I was thinking, these Jets, I don't know if Sanchez is going to hold them back this year or keep them forward. And let me know in the comments section, do you think Sanchez is going to step up his game this year? Do you think he's an NFL player? Do you think, because I don't care what you say, last year Max Sanchez did not show me anything. You know, I didn't study the Jets. I'm not a Jets fan, but oh, look at this. That is heartbreaking. Whenever you bump up the Madden skill, you cannot fumble or intercept, and I just did that. So, anyways, I don't know if Sanchez they were really happy about him when he came to the team. Maybe even a great hope to him, but who knows? Sometimes teams do make sure to develop him, and do you think they're going to use him more this year or not? I don't know. I think if they stick to the running and the defense like they did, the Ravens did, I think the Jets might even get to the Super Bowl this year. But if they start relying on Sanchez at all, I think it's going to be over. And that's just my prediction right there. Been Well, look at this Wildcat Tomlinson, and he takes it to the hole. You think Tomlinson's going to get enough carries this year to keep him quiet? I don't know. But they basically take the lead from me. It's been fun talking to you about the Jets. They're a team that came out of nowhere and started doing good. The coaching changed everything. And the media helps a lot too. And they got a new stadium this year with the Giants, so it should be fun to watch the Jets. And come down to the end of the game, basically we lost 10-7, and it was fun. Please rate, comment, subscribe to me. Let me know what you think. If you know of any other teams out there that you think are going to do good, let me know this year. If you think like the Redskins or somebody like that, let me know, because I want to play with them in Madden and put it on a video. But peace out. Thanks for watching JJ Center Exclusive.